everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and you guessed it, I am getting busy doing some cutbacks of perennials on this beautiful, sunny, dry February day. Honestly, yesterday I was just like crawling out of my skin. I was getting so aggravated with being inside and it being cold and wet outside, so today I'm just taking full advantage of every second of sunlight that I can get to take some action in the garden. Let me show you how easy it is to do cutbacks with a simple push lawnmower. I just love the efficiency of using a piece of machinery. Now you can see I still have a few things to cut back. I'm going to do those by hand, and that's because they're interplanted with crinum, and I don't want to use the lawnmower to cut down and damage the bulbs of the crinum. But overall, a push lawnmower will save you a lot of work if you want to cut down large beds of perennials. You know, things like phlox, salvia, chrysanthemums, ornamental grasses. Really, there's a whole slew of things that you can start to cut back now that we're in kind of like the second half of winter season. I always try to do my cutbacks before the plants start actively growing, and that's why I usually target early February as the date to get busy with the push mower. And of course, like every bed in my yard, there's clumps of garlic growing. This is all garlic that I forgot to harvest last year. And this is the perfect opportunity to pull it up and transplant it all along this edge so that I'll be able to have more garlic to harvest this coming summer. One thing that I think is really interesting about seeing where the garlic is in the bed is that that is where it used to be an edge. You can see the beds grow over time. This bed is about 15 inches wider now. So I'm just gonna take this opportunity to do some weeding. I mostly have chickweed. That is kind of what has established itself along this edge. And I'll get that cleaned up. And then the process for this is really quite easy. Oh, I'm just gonna pull these out. Oh, they are very well rooted. And you see that is a lot of garlic. And I am gonna break these down to the individual. And I'm literally gonna just put them into this outer edge. Now, because this outer edge feels a little bit, let's see. No, that's loose enough. I'm just gonna make kind of an opening with my fingers, and that was more garlic planted on the edge that I got with the lawnmower. I'm just gonna press them in individually. These I'm putting, again, maybe an inch apart. Not that big of a deal, your spacing. I just wanna maximize the edge area and make sure that I'll have plenty of garlic to be able to harvest. Remember, the garlic also acts as a natural defense against animals, both in ground and above ground. So it really is one of the most practical things that you can grow. All right, I have a whole bunch more garlic to plant. Well, I hope this simple method of using a push mower to cut back some of the perennials that you have growing in your garden will be a useful hint. It's been a game changer for me. I used to do all my cutbacks by hand, and now I'm able to mow in place, and I don't have an endless amount of compost that I have to haul off into the woods that ultimately never gets used. I really like to be able to bring more and more organic matter and actually grow it and compost it in place. And that's precisely what mowing down your perennials will allow you to do as well. If you found this video to be helpful, please give me a like and be sure to share it with your friends. And please subscribe to the Bree the Plant Lady YouTube channel for more practical gardening advice from my Zone 7 foodscape. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.